Hi, my name is Shavoy Sprelly, and I'm here to tell you the difference between brain injury and crime. Imagine someone you know getting hit in the head or falling in a car accident or in a fight or just some type of like sport injury. They might think that it's okay, but later on in life they do have problems because they didn't go to the doctor. Some start to have anger problems, memory problems, mood changes, trouble with impulse, making bad decisions. So people might think that this is a bad behavior, but it's really not. It's just an untreated injury. Today, I'm here to talk about the relationship between brain injury and crime. Crime is not excused because of brain injury, but a brain injury can affect your way your behavior is, like impulse control, your thinking, memory, emotions, behaviors, decision making. Society really needs to do a better job making sure that we help the people that have serious brain injuries before and after they go through the justice system. Of course, prisons and jails. This topic matters to me because my daughter, she's 8 years old. She does have a brain injury from cancer treatment. She has not done any crimes, but I do see that a brain injury can also affect like her emotions, her learning, her behavior, and sometimes the way she handles things. Brain injury is a serious problem because it can be connected to behavior problems and the criminal justice system. It can also just affect the way you live daily. A brain injury that when you fall and hit your head or you're in a car accident, it can leave a lot of trauma. According to Center Disease Control and Prevention, traumatic brain injury can affect thinking, memory, movement, emotions, behavior. All those things are needed to make a person make good decisions and control their reactions. The Mayo Clinic also says brain injury is also including mood changes, confusion, memory problems, depression, and also like changes in your behavior. Brain injuries does not make someone a criminal, but if a person has already been dealing with violence and like poverty, homelessness, or not even having good like health care, can make the injury just much more harder with life because they don't get any support or any help. The National Institution of Justice says that brain injuries are common along people in prison or in jails in the general population. Some people might say it might cost too much and that people who commit crimes just need to be punished. I truly don't believe that. I understand that to a point that people do need to become responsible for what they do and their actions, but treatment and support does make crime so much better, and it does not make it excusable. It means that we need to start trying to fix the problem before the problem gets worse. It's something that we should have done earlier to prevent the problem from happening and later on in life. Now that we're understanding the problem, we need to look at why this is happening. I feel like one cause that this is happening is because of the lack of diagnosis. People need to be diagnosed and treated for when they hit their head, because some people don't go to the hospital and they think that they're just fine, and the symptoms might not show right then and there, but they do show later. The Brain Injury Association of America says that brain injuries can have a long-term effect and have some symptoms that might not go and show right away. Another cause is the lack of health care and mental support. Some people in low income communities may not have like access to doctors, therapies, brain scans, programs, treatment programs, just stuff to help support these people mentally and physically. Also, like jails and prisons often don't focus on treatment. They really focus on punishment. That's what they do. They punish people. They don't get them the help that they need. So sometimes the brain injury is the problem. And people need to make sure that they're also checking on the people that have this problem. And they need to get checked and treated and have support right away. Some brain injuries are often like untreated, like I've been saying. The solution is that we need to get better support, screenings, like I said before. Some schools need to do it, hospitals need to do it, jails need to do it, prisons, shelters, workplaces. This should all be happening to people that have had possible brain injuries or is having possible or just future effects or anything, especially with people that show like signs of like headaches, mood swings, emotional, controlling focus, anger, confusion. Screening can help them find that extra support. That's what we need. People with brain injuries may also need counseling. Counseling is another way that can help people get what they need. The support, maybe like substance abuse treatments, family support, medical care, individual support. People need these type of things to cure what they have going on. We learn the signs of brain injuries by like our family, our friends, and some people just don't care. But we need to start caring, and we shouldn't label anyone bad because they have behavioral changes because of something that happened earlier in life. I just feel like brain injury does not excuse crime. It may affect their behavioral, emotions, learning, any type of like impulse control, making decisions. But I'm here to talk about that we should not look past brain injuries. Brain injuries is something that we should take very seriously. We should help our family take very seriously. Sometimes people don't need punishment. They just need treatment, support, emotional people there, people to always be there with them to ride this out with them. Brain injury can change people's lives, but getting help early can also change people's futures.
I messed up.